Hey, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'm gonna talk about top 5
best Samsung laptops.
Starting at number 5.
Samsung Galaxy. Since Samsung switched to aluminum with its latest laptops, they're not the best in terms of being lightweight, but last year's Galaxy Book 2 Pro is still available and still fantastic. Starting with performance, the Samsung Galaxy Book 2 Pro is powered by Intel's 12th generation processors, up to a Core i7-1260P. It's only slightly slower than the 13th generation models, so you're not missing out on a ton of performance. It also comes with 8 GB of RAM and up to 512 GB of storage for the 13-inch model, or up to 16 GB of RAM for the 15-inch version. While it's not as impressive as the new models, the Galaxy Book 2 Pro still has a great display, especially in the smaller 13-inch size. Both models have an AMOLED panel, producing true blacks and vibrant colors, and the resolution is Full HD, 1920 by 1080. That's still sharp enough for the majority of users. The webcam is a 1080p sensor, so it's similar to the newer versions.
Coming at number 4.
Samsung Galaxy Book. The Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro is a fantastic laptop, but it is very expensive without many configuration options to make it a bit more affordable. If that's what you want, though, the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 360 is for you. At the heart of the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 360 is a 13th generation Intel Core i7-1360P, which is the same as the Pro model. That means you're getting the same great performance, and with 16 GB of RAM and a 512 GB SSD, you're set to have a great experience for a much lower price.
At number 3.
Samsung Galaxy Book. If you love the Galaxy Book 3 Pro but you need more power, Samsung has you covered with the Galaxy Book 3 Ultra. This model packs more powerful processors and NVIDIA graphics while keeping what makes the Galaxy Book 3 series great. It's all about that performance, and Samsung delivers with 13th generation Intel Core H series processors, up to a Core i9-13900H, with 14 cores and speeds up to 5.4 GHz. For more demanding graphics workloads, you get either an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 4050 or RTX 4070 laptop GPU. It won't be on par with a gaming laptop, but this should greatly help with 3D rendering in design apps or video editing. All of this is backed up by up to 32 GB of RAM and a 1 TB SSD. The laptop also has one free expansion slot for an extra SSD if you need more storage.
Number 2 of my list.
Samsung Galaxy Book. What if a clamshell laptop is boring to you? The versatility of a convertible has some undeniable appeal, and the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360 is pretty much a convertible version of the model above. The performance is pretty much the same, featuring an Intel Core i7-1360P processor, 16 GB of RAM, and a 1 TB SSD. This is an excellent combination for day-to-day use, and Samsung doesn't really give you any configuration options, so you can't make bad decisions, such as getting 8 GB of RAM. The display is also nearly identical, but the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360 only comes in a 16-inch model, meaning there's number 14-inch version. It uses the same beautiful 2.8K dynamic AMOLED 2X panel with a 120 Hz refresh rate, so the visual experience is phenomenal in basically every way. Of course, because it's a convertible, the display also supports touch input as well as the S Pen, which is included with the laptop. This means you can doodle and take handwritten notes to your heart's content.
And number 1.
Samsung 14-inch Galaxy. Of course, we have to start the list off with the latest and greatest from Samsung. And the Galaxy Book 3 Pro is not only the company's best laptop but one of the best laptops in general. For starters, the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro is powered by 13th generation Intel Core processors, specifically a Core i7-1360P, which delivers a mild performance improvement over its predecessor, in addition to including Intel Iris Xe graphics. Last year's processor was already plenty fast, so this year's is great, too, and with up to 16 GB of RAM and 1 TB SSD, you're all set to have a great experience. There are two models of the Samsung Galaxy Book 3 Pro based on the display size, one being a 14-inch panel and the other a 16-inch one. Aside from the size, however, the specs are the same, including a new 16:10 aspect ratio that's great for productivity. You get a 3K 2880 by 1800 resolution dynamic AMOLED 2X display, which looks absolutely stunning. It's sharp, colorful.
Check out this video description for latest price and more informations. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe and stay tuned.